Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a cash envelope stuffing, and before I go ahead and go to the bank, I'm going to go ahead and break down everything that I need to pull out cash. I will be using my new cash down breakdown card from Budget Princess. I'll leave her link down below. I just couldn't pass up on this beautiful like leopard print neutral card. It's so beautiful. So if you're interested in my cash breakdown card, go ahead and check out the description box. Everything that I use is always linked down there. So let me get started. So the first thing I want to do is pull out for movies. So as you guys know, I've been wanting to go watch, I think it's gonna be The Joker. That's the one movie I actually do want to go see. I'm not sure if there's another one that I want to go see, but that one will have to wait for a different paycheck. But I know The Joker comes out on the 4th, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm gonna budget out $60 for the movies. Of course, my groceries are gonna come out, and that one is usually $80. Then I have gasoline, and this one is $70. And then I have spending, and then I have $80 for spending. I did say I was gonna bump that up just based on, like, you know, a small like glance of like my unbudgeted expense. At the end of the month, when I close out September and I analyze my spending for the past 3 months, I will then adjust my October budget. But for now, I'm just gonna bump it up $50, so it's up to $80 now. Laundry, let me do laundry, is gonna be $10. Then I have my sinking funds, and this is, I always fund these every 2 paychecks, every paycheck actually. So this one's $60. And then I have shutdown. Everyone asks me what shutdown is. It's just pharmaceutical procedures for FDA purposes. So this is $63. And then let me see, for the movies I'm gonna do all 20, so 2, 4, 6. Groceries will be the same, 2, 4, 6, 8. Gasoline, let me do 2, 40, 50, 60, and then 70. Spending, I'm just gonna do all 20, so 2, 4, 6, 8. Laundry is gonna get 10, so let me do 2 5s. Sinking funds is gonna be 6 10, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And shutdown gets a 50, a 10, and 3 1s. So now let me go ahead and add it down here and see how much I'm gonna need. So now that I don't need this, I can go ahead and move it. Let me move my budget planner out of the way and get this card up in here. Beautiful. So then let me add everything over here. So let me go to my calculator. So then let me do let me zoom out just a bit. Too zoomed in. So let me do 60 plus 80 plus 70 plus 80 plus 10 plus 60 plus 63. I need a total of $423 to pull out. I need 150, and let me see how many 20s I need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 20s. Then I need 1, 2, 7, 8, 9 10s. Yeah, and then 4 5s and 3 1s. So let me go to the bank and I'll be right back. Alright, you guys, I am back. I had an interesting trip to the bank. I went to a whole different city. I was so far away this time. I was like in Inglewood, I think, or Century City. I don't know what it is. It was far. And I went to a different Chase bank, and I took my cash card and I got my money, but it was an interesting experience because the teller was so confused, and I don't understand why. She asked me how much I wanted to take out. I told her $423. So I usually take this down and they're like, how do you want your cash breakdown? And I usually read off my card, you know, I want 150, 13, 1320s, that kind of thing. But I'm guessing it was like in a, not the best neighborhood, because they had such thick, like thick bulletproof like windows, and it was a different experience. And she couldn't hear me and I could barely hear her, and I was like basically yelling, and I'm like, everyone around me was looking at me, and this girl could not hear me, and I was so confused. So then I just gave her this, right? I gave her the cash card, and then she started like inputting numbers, and then she was really looking at it and inputting numbers and looking at it. So I was getting confused. I'm like, are you reading everything? What are you doing? I wasn't sure. And then she's just like, oh, I don't understand what you're writing. And I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, well, what does that mean? Does that mean you won, you know, 1,111 20s, or does that mean you won 4 20s? And I'm like, I added up everything at the bottom. I'm like, just go based on this. And she said, oh, that makes sense. I'm having a really hard time understanding this. And I'm just like, no, everything's added at the bottom. And she's like, oh, okay, I understand now. And I was just like, are you dumb? Like, what? And then she had like a coworker behind her saying, oh, you know, this and this. And I'm just like, can y'all just give me my money? I've never had this take forever. It was like the worst experience. And then she was just like, oh, that's interesting how you break down your money. And I'm like, yeah, thanks, whatever. I was so annoyed with her. And then she was counting the money all weird. So I really didn't trust her. So I had to go into my car. Like, I literally, not in my car, like once she's like, oh, here's your receipt and here's your money, you know, have a nice day. I stepped to the side and I counted my money to make sure that all of my money was there, because I just didn't trust her. I was just like, what is wrong with this lady? But anywho, what a trip. Here's my money. I got my 50s and my 20s. I took out $423, which is what I needed for my cash envelopes and my sinking funds. But yeah, I'm never going back to that neighborhood, Chase, ever again. First of all, what in the world? And yeah, I don't know. If I can't trust you as a teller, I'm sorry. I'm like, but it's not that hard, you know, giving people their money. Oh man. And then just her counting the money weird. It was just like, what are you doing? I'm like, how are you counting money? Like, I'm so confused. Like, I'm very confused right now. Like, what in the world is going on? It was just such an awkward situation. I'm like, I should just stick to my regular tellers now. Like, I'm gonna forever go to my neighborhood Chase and deal with them. But anywho, I have my cash wallet here. This is the budget wallet by Budget Keeper. I think I need to invest in a new one, because when I first hauled this was already like kind of cheap feeling, and now it's like completely wrinkled. It's like very fumbled out, and it works for everything I wanted. Like, I really love all these pockets, but I need a better wallet now, because I'm over this wallet now. Because can you see how like wrinkly and just the noise? Yeah, I know. It's a whole thing in itself. But anyway, there's my money, and let me get started. So the first category that I have is spending. I do still have $5 from my previous weeks, so I'm giving myself $80, right? So 2, 4, 6, 8. This is the most I've ever given myself to spend, so this is gonna be interesting. I've never had that much in my wallet for myself, so kind of panicking. Next, I have groceries, which is another $80. So 2, 4, 6, 8. So that's gonna go right in here. This is for my groceries. Gasoline gets 70, so 20, 30, 5, 40, 50, 70, and I like to do 35 and 35, so that's my gas money right there. And I do have like $2 and a bunch of change in there, because I was using that for purposes that did not involve gas. spending. Here, let's keep those receipts in there for my next check-in. And next I have laundry. Laundry does get 10, so 5 and 10. And that goes in this little receipt, this little cash envelope. This cash envelope is from the Budget Mom. There is $10 in here currently. And I'm gonna go do laundry today after Faye gets home from work. So now I have 20 and we're gonna take like 2 weeks worth of laundry. So I'm gonna basically use this. And like I was saying, this is from the Budget Mom. This is a printable that I laminated. So that's gonna go right in there. Then I'm giving myself $80 for the movies. So I'm giving myself 60. So 2, 4, 6. So this is 60 for the movies. And that's gonna go right in here, my miscellaneous pouch with my cards and stuff. That's gonna go right in there. And that is everything for my wallet. My wallet is now good to go. I have my money for the week. And now we're gonna deal with my sinking funds. Everyone keeps asking me where this thing is from. This is from Michaels. You have to go to Michaels to pick this up, or you gotta shop michaels.com. This is a Recollections personal planner, and they come in a bunch of colors. Mine is just in the turquoise color. So if you're interested, it's a Michaels Recollection. I would link to it, but the link is too long that I don't even bother. But it's from Michaels, and you can get a coupon off of it. And yeah, so if you're interested where I'm getting them, it's from Michaels. And my cash envelopes are from Blackberry Hill Shop, and she's closed, so I can't link these cash envelopes either. Her shop is closed. She's no longer selling anything, and yeah, so this is from her, and I can't help you with that. So I'm gonna go ahead and move my money over here so I can now stuff my sinking funds. So YouTube does not get anything, just taxes go in there. This one is not for Etsy, it's actually for SureSell. That doesn't get anything. Stickers is not for stickers, it's for my personal spending money, which I already spent, but I'm not adding anything for it just because I feel like I have such a large spending allowance that I'm no longer gonna fund this. Holidays is for Christmas, so it does get 10. And then it gets the 10 from my personal savings, and it'll get 10 from my treat yourself category, because I won't be funding that anymore. All of it will be going towards holidays since Christmas is coming. And you know what, I'm just trying to be prepared for it. I've kind of made a rough budget of what I'm gonna spend for Christmas, but I'm not sure yet. I just listed people I want to get stuff for, so we'll figure that out. Next we have birthdays. Birthdays does get 10. And this is for immediate family. Treat yourself doesn't get anything. It's blank. It's not gonna get anything because that's usually for Disneyland. Car maintenance gets 10. So we're gonna go ahead and put that in there. Medical gets 10. This is for my co-pays. I actually went to the dentist, but my insurance company didn't pick up, or they were closed at the moment. So they're like, oh, we can't actually treat you today. So I actually didn't spend any money for my medical fund. And then shutdown gets 63, so 50, 60, 1, 2, and 3. And this is just me basically saving up a full worth paycheck when we go on vacation for 2 weeks that I take no pay for, or any sick time or PTO. It's just my preference, and I'd rather save the money and not work for the holidays. So yeah, that has been my cash envelope stuffing. This is a Michaels binder, Recollections binder. This is an Amazon wallet that I need to replace, and then of course my Budget Princess cash card. So if you want anything that I showed on my videos, the link will be down below for it, except for the cash envelopes and the binder. I will link the wallet and the cash breakdown card, but other than that, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!